fresh questions that an insider might not ask, but oftentimes you're at a disadvantage because you don't understand the deeper context of what's being said. So, but it's okay. You just have to acknowledge who you are and sometimes explain that to the person that you are going to meet with.
And tap, 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 he goes. So we also cannot wait for framing a new question. With such people, you have to be very well prepared. So that whole questionnaire has to be there. After one question, suddenly a next question has to come. Because he is giving precise answer. He finishes within 1 minute, one answer, so next question has to come out.
And you had a recording device?
Yeah. I had recorded.
You had to,
yeah, I cannot rely on my memory. They can always say that, no, I did not say this. How can you twist and turn the meaning? To be safer, to be on the safer side, we need to have a recording.
Do we need to use the exact words which is said by the interviewer, or you need to like interpret it, or you can give a flowery language to it? You know?
I think the idea of paraphrasing that you're talking about happened in the audio interviews, because in both cases they kind of did an interpretation of what the person had said, followed then by excerpts from what they actually said. And so that paraphrasing that you're talking about might be something that you would design into it.
The published material becomes an authentic document, whether it is any kind of interview. Whatever you are writing, once it is published, then it becomes a document which can be used by anybody afterwards. For any research document, it can be used. So we have to take care to make it unbiased. And suppose it happens that a mistake becomes unnoticed. It's gone, it's published, and afterwards somebody points out. So you can always apologize.
And there's a certain kind of pride sometimes of going your own way. And I want to be the first, I'm the most authentic. But in the professional world, it's always a dialogue with history, and that who else is in that dialogue, and then what you have to add to that. And we were talking about generation yesterday too, that you're all a younger generation, and so just look at it from your own viewpoint. Your world is different, your situation is different, your economy is different, your globalization is different, and so everything that you say will come from a different viewpoint.
Ma'am, if the interview gets angry with the question we ask him, so how we have to deal with it, and what is the plan B?
You have to be cool, very cool. Yeah. You need not take things personally. You have to be very cool, and then you can reframe your question, because you would want an answer for it.
You can laugh.
So can we, shall we apologize him?
You can. You can always say sorry if you felt it offending. I'm sorry about it. But I was meaning this, I did not mean that, and reframe the question in a little polished way.
Also, let them know this is it's a workshop and it's the first one you're doing. And it would help actually. You could say, could you let me know why the question offended you? Because then you'll understand. If you want to have an editing nightmare, it doesn't matter. You can ask as many questions, but if we have a certain kind of rules or parameters or publication, then you have to stay on your script. India makes every other place in the world seem boring.
Okay. One more.
Bye.